Uh, yeah, I think we are live. I'm not able to see anything. Live streaming technical issues going on right now, and this gigantic camera right here. But yeah, if anybody's watching, I can see one person is watching already. Write down in the live chat if you can hear me or not, because it's hard to test it. Let me just see. I'm just going to test the live chat, and that's working perfectly. There is a bit of delay. Uh, so today's live stream is going to be, well, kind of different from my usual live uh, streams. As you can see, the big tank is behind me. Leo's right there doing whatever Leo usually does. Uh, I should look here. That's the camera. I've been looking at my webcam right there. So, hi. Um, this is just an update on all my aquariums before, well, my entire state goes into lockdown. COVID-19 has been getting really bad. I'm sure you have heard pretty much everywhere. But yeah, there are exactly 6:25 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours 25 minutes until lockdown. I'm pretty sure this live stream isn't going to be continuing until then. So yeah, I'm just going to be showing Leo, showing all my tanks, and talking about a few interesting things. Uh, Let me just see if I can. Yeah. Uh, Thank you, Raj. I'm going to assume that you're, yeah, the logo is showing now. So yeah, hi, thank you for joining in the live stream. Yeah, hopefully the betas are doing pretty well. In fact, I have the tank. I'm going to be putting them right here. That's the first thing I wanted to show. Uh, Upcoming one project I have been doing or thinking about doing is a breeding of bettas. So I wanted to breed some betta fish, but I couldn't really find good quality bettas. A few months ago, I got really well bad quality betta. My local area doesn't really give a lot of good quality bettas, and it's also hard to know if they're short tail or female. Anyways, I've been looking at many options, and I've uh, so yeah, so the I forgot the actual company name. You can write it down in the comment section. I can put it in the description later. But yeah, Raja's Aquatics. I'm pretty sure that's the name. Uh, Recently had some wild bettas in stock, and I rushed on the opportunity to buy them. Well, I bought a half. I basically paid a bit in advance so I could, well, set up the tank and get it fully cycled. This tank is pretty much ready, but yeah, Exotics Aquario. Yeah, so yeah, that's the company. If you are watching this later, after I'm not live, well, you can go in the description. I'll leave his number. He has a lot of good quality fish. Uh, in fact, I'm planning to buy a lot of fish and add them to this tank. Before that, uh, Currently, it's looking really bad. I'll get to that in a bit. But this 20-gallon vertical tank is completely well disassembled now. Uh, Hi Shriyan. So yeah, this tank, I wanted to redo it, and I've not been getting any time. So it's just pretty much a plant holding tank. I've not even been topping it off. So yeah, the I really need to get to redoing the center tank. I have something interesting planned. I'm still not sure what I'm going to stock it with. Angelfish are a good option if I want to stock it temporarily, but this tank is too small for anything other than like nano fish long term, because it might be a 20-gallon tank. It's 14 inches by 2 feet tall by 1 foot front to back. It's still just, well, 14 inches by 1 foot. There's not really that much space. Ooh, the phone or the camera is getting extremely hot for some reason. But yeah, this I have a lot of Malaysian trumpet snails and assassin snails that will keep the cycle going. Hopefully, I can reuse all this sand in a future date. But yeah, uh, Leo's begging for food. If anybody is new to this channel, I did have a lot of new subscribers recently. This is Leo, my red-eared slider turtle, uh, and yeah, I'm getting to this tank later. Next is the marine tank. Currently, I have a few fish stocked. Uh, I have a pair of Percula clownfish. These are two true Percula clownfish. Um, one of them, that one. Uh, so one of them's named Pablo Discobar, and the other's named Nemo after the movie. I don't know why I named that, but Pablo Discobar is a pretty good clownfish name. Oh, this tank is vibrating a lot today. The it's currently the filter is kind of broken, and by broken, uh, my clownfish are getting sucked into the sump, which is of course bad. So I want to, well, I just put them with a temporary sponge filter and a lot of air. This is what actually gives the air, not the bubbles. The surface agitation gives a lot of oxygen. But yeah, the main filtration is done on the rocks. So bacteria is going to be, well, completely okay. Uh, the only bad thing about that is that this whole thing is blocked. I can't really go anywhere. I'm just going to leave this for around 5 minutes, just to, well, let my camera cool. It's getting extremely hot. So yeah, I'll just give you a really interesting image for around 5 minutes. Hopefully you can come back after that because yeah, yeah, my camera is getting really hot. So I just saw the actual live stream. The quality isn't that good, so I'm not going to be trying to do these close-up shots. But yeah, uh, thankfully the camera cooled down. So I have a few big plans for this tank. Uh, of course, because this is a lockdown live stream, I will enter lockdown in exactly 2 hours 8 minutes. Uh, well, those plans might have to be postponed to whenever the lockdown reopens. This tank is currently in a big mess. Just because if you see that white spot over there and on those rocks, I added a lot of new sand to make the whole coloration of the sand a bit more white in color. Before it was really yellow and I didn't like it at all. So I added something. The light is also a big problem. Uh, it's two LED floodlights. That's a staple I've been using for pretty much all my tanks. But these specific ones I got are really yellow in color. Usually I get cool white, but this is warm white. That's why you can see it looks really yellow. So that's why I want to change the lighting and the sand a bit. The clownfish are doing really well. That one's named Pablo Disco Bar, and that one is named Nemo. Yeah. So I want to add a lot of South American cichlids, a bit more uh, like strong ones. Maybe a small school of few tetras that has been working really well for this tank. We currently what I have in this tank, I didn't make a lot of videos because of the whole lockdown thing and because my turtle was sick. But this is a Salvini cichlid. Right now, I just changed up everything. That whole driftwood fell down. That's why he's a bit scared. But just Google Salvini cichlid, and in the whenever he is completely happy, there's extremely blue coloration on his fins and it looks really nice. And this is a local raised electric blue akara. And yeah, the electric blue akara usually looks much better, but this one or anything in local raised I found doesn't. So I usually have to get it imported or as a baby, and I can raise it. I don't know what happens. We'll be feeding this tank in just a few minutes. But yeah, I also have a lot of convict cichlids. Those are the small ones. They will get much bigger. They're still babies, but I'm waiting for them to actually breed. There's one in that cave thing there, but they breed really easily, and I want to see them. Well, well, yeah, breed. Update on the planted aquarium. Oops. Yeah, this is. I have to do something about all these. But yeah, this was supposed to go to a competition. If you're familiar with ADA or Stillwater Aquatics, their headquarters is in Bangalore. The I got a lot of plants from them. and I was supposed to submit this tank in the IAPLC, but things got delayed. My turtle got sick. Then I had school things to do. That's why I recently added all these plants. But then I found out that I didn't add enough soil, so only a few plants are actually rooted. All the others are floating up, which is a big problem. I have to figure out a solution for that. I can't put them in the competition because, well, this looks horrible right now, but I will figure something out and add them to a different competition. Not to mention that uh, the water level is also really low. That's, yeah. The fish I have, just a fish I'm holding for a friend. I have some shrimp here, and that's all. These small ember tetras, I'm going to be aquascaping a tank and giving them all to a friend. Oh yeah, I also have a bunch of guppy babies. These are all mine. Yeah, that sounds that sounded weird. Uh, Anyways, oh, look at this. I just noticed this a bit of time ago. But that plant I randomly added to this started growing roots. That's a bristlenose pleco. It's a dwarf pleco, which, yeah, it needs to go in a bigger tank eventually. And bigger meaning something like this 2 feet tank would be enough, but for now, since it's just a 2-inch baby, it can survive in this tank without any stunting issues. I want to add a lot more fish to this tank. A few days ago, I actually went to a local river to collect more rocks. These are rocks I got from Bangalore, ADA, India. But as you know, well, I want more rocks to aquascape this tank even better. It looks really cloudy right now. Don't mind that. But yeah, uh, I got some amazing rocks. I have to test them if they're safe for my fish or not. If I test them and it's safe, well, this tank will be looking much better. Uh, of course, I can't do anything right now because lockdown in exactly 2 hours 1 minute. But yeah, these clownfish look really nice. I got them just few days ago from Chennai, and yeah. So let's feed this whole tank right now. What I like to do. Usually, I feed the turtle and pellet food. Right now, I'm going to do frozen food just because it's a live stream. Uh, and I also need to give them something like frozen food. Variety is the key for all my fish foods. Ooh, I left the Aquaria fish food in. Yeah, sorry. These blister packs are really good. Um, I'm pretty sure Aquaria is the first company in India which introduced these, even though these are available in the world. Sometimes I defrost it, but oh, my turtle is digging. He's looking for food. Whenever I want my turtle to eat, I just don't defrost it, and he just eats this whole thing in one time, and whatever is left, the other fish eat. Ooh, Leo, the food is there. I don't think turtles can see outside the water really clearly. Why is the Akara biting Leo? Yeah, now he can see. I also want to add a waterfall there and remove those roots. They look good, but I feel like I can make them much better. I guess Leo ate that whole thing. I really like the convex cichlids eating the smaller pieces. I don't know why, but yeah. I'm just going. My camera is overheating again. I'm just going and yeah, be right back in 5 minutes again. I should really address this problem one soon. So the camera is not really working with my phone. It's just overheating. So you should probably do something about that. I can also tell most of you left and probably lost interest because it's a pretty boring live stream. I've been live for close to 35 minutes now, so I feel like for now it's enough. It's lockdown, so that should pretty much well bore me enough to make more. I also got a lot of moss, so yeah. See you in the next live stream. Comment down in the live chat when do you think it's best to make live videos. Of course, in the night is definitely not the best time. It's the most silent, so that's why I do it. But yeah, comment in the live chat, and yeah, also leave some suggestions for the fish for the big tank. And yeah, bye.